Random video fact. At least 90% of the videos that I put out during this quarantine season, I've done so without wearing any pants. Just drawers. What's good, YouTube? tplocks here, bringing you guys another video. Yes, today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 5 ways, and I know there's more than 5 ways to start your dreadlocks today. I've been getting several questions from several of my subscribers that have asked, after this quarantine is done, what are the best ways for me to start my locks? First off, I gotta give this disclaimer. I am not the authority, not the authority on locks. I am not the head honcho. I'm not sitting at the executive office telling people what's right and what's wrong. Just have an opinion based on my experience, okay? So that's what you guys are gonna be getting in this video. If you are interested in that video, stay tuned. If you have not done so already, please hit the subscribe button, you guys. We just hit 3,000 subscribers. Yes, we hit 3,000 subscribers, you guys, and we got a 10K goal by the end of this year. And at this pace, you're gonna crush that, you guys. So thank you, keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate all the love, all the support. If you haven't been a subscriber to this channel already, we give you humor, we give you lock content, we give you vlogs, we give you family, we give you fatherhood, a little bit of everything, okay? So if you're interested in that stuff, hit the notification bell, hit the subscriber button, and then hit the notification bell, all right? Become a member of the notification bell gang today. All right, let's get into the video. All right, now, when it comes to dreadlocks, you guys, first let's just understand that there are several ways to skin the mole cat, all right, as my grandma always used to say. There are several ways to get your locks started that are highly effective, have been proven are highly effective, and there is no best method to start your locks. Unless, of course, we're talking about my method, comb coils, and then that's the best. But nah, ultimately there is no best method. Each method sort of has its pros and its cons, okay? And that's what we're here to talk about. Now, I think it's only right that we start with the first method, being the comb coils, okay? Now, comb coils are created, as the name suggests, with the comb, all right? And they're created by simply parting the hair and twisting the hair so that it emulates the cylindrical pattern or the cylindrical look that you want with your locks. I love comb coils, especially with my hair texture. Because at my hair texture, I found that the coils stimulated that locking process to sort of get initiated really, really quickly. It also made it really easy to start comb coils at a length that was under having my hair grown for a year. So there's a few other methods like 2-strand twist and crochets that are a little bit more challenging at those shorter lengths. I love comb coils for that specific reason. Some of the cons, they're not necessarily effective for every single type of hairstyle. If you've got a looser curl pattern or straight hair, you're definitely not going to be somebody that's going to be able to utilize comb coils to their maximum effectiveness. So that is one glaring con of the comb coils. Even with the cons considered, they're probably by far the most popular way to start your dreadlocks today. So they make a fitting inclusion in this video as the first method to start your locks. All right, now the second method is pretty cool, just as cool, probably not as cool, but no, it's just as amazing. It is the 2-strand twist. I've seen a lot of people with really, really long hair, women, men of all likes, that have really, really long hair and they want locks. Rather than get comb coils, which for this particular work, for longer styles of hair, can be a little bit more strenuous when it comes to frizz, when it comes to, keeping the locks in that cylindrical form as a comb coil. 2-strand twist sort of braid that hair, and it really does a better job of holding those locks in that same style. I say that 2-strand look is probably one of the glaring cons of the 2-strand twist method. You see a lot of people, within their 4th and 5th and 6th months that are still asking, like, when is this, 2-strand twist pattern gonna go away? One of the glaring pros of it is the fact that several different hair textures, I've seen 4A, all the 4s, I've seen even some people in the 3s that are able to rock that 2-strand twist style of lock starting. So 2-strand twists are a great way, you guys. If you haven't heard of 2-strand twist, you got long hair, or you've been looking for a way and you didn't want to rock the coils because you felt like it was going to make it really difficult for you to, get into that lock process, definitely want to give 2-strand twist a try. Definitely want to give 2-strand twist that's hard. That's a tongue twister. Definitely want to give 2-strand twist a try. yeah, that is method number 2. Method number 3, this is one that's actually growing some popularity right now, and I've actually seen a lot more people start their locks this way. All right, method number 3 is the sponge method. The sponge method, in my humble opinion, it wouldn't be one that I would ever suggest. I don't want to speak down and disrespect anybody that's got locks that started with the sponge method. The sponge method is an amazing way. The only reason why I say I wouldn't suggest it is because of the way that the locks are sort of created. It doesn't really seem to have as controlled of parts. One of the glaring pros is for hair of my texture within that 4A, 4B, 4C range. It is pretty effective, but again, as a con, it's not going to be really beneficial for, you know, different, less coarse hairstyles or patterns. If you are a person that doesn't have access to a loctician, or you really want locks that take on a more almost a more free-form look, but still giving you that same swag, sponge method is definitely going to be your look. If you want segmented parts that are like very perpendicular or angular or whatever, this definitely wouldn't be the method to go for you. But again, it is a great method to start your locks. All right, that's method number 3. Now, method number 4 is probably as old as the days are long. It's literally the most natural way to start locks. It's freeform. Freeform locks, there's a pure freeform, and then there's sort of like one that's a little bit more, it allows you to manipulate it a little bit more so that you can sort of shape the locks and how they will be. You know, you'll sort of start some parts, start some twists, and then you'll just leave it alone from there. Either way you slice it, the method is great. Contrary to popular belief, it does work for every single style or hair texture. The looser hair texture just take a little bit longer to get matted, but it is pretty much an all-inclusive way to start your locks. It's just easier for some, but it's just natural. If you just leave your hair alone, your hair will mat, your hair will lock. And if you're somebody who has that patience, that has the ability to sort of rock that, it's definitely the method for you. The only, you know, cons with this method is that aesthetically, it's because of the country we live in, it's not necessarily the most aesthetically pleasing style for most people, whether that be in the lock community or outside the lock community. And it's also pretty challenging. If you're somebody who likes to control the trajectory of your hair or the trajectory of just your look overall or appearance, this isn't really going to be something that's going to give you a lot of that. So definitely want to consider that if you're thinking about starting locks using the freeform method. It is by far, in my humble opinion, probably the most organic dreadlock experience that you can get. Definitely keep that in mind. As far as lock styles, definitely understand if you are embarking on that freeform journey, it is going to be one where you're going to have to be fully committed. I'm telling you. That is method number 4. Now, method number 5. We're gonna cater a little bit more to some of our looser hair textures, slowly starting to go that direction. Now, this method is the crochet method. The crochet method, essentially, it's a tool. It's a crochet hook. It's used for sewing. It's used, you know, for other crafts things. But basically, it's a little hook that gives you the ability to basically take your hairs and simply tangle them with a tool. Now, you got some video here. It'll show you a little bit more in depth of what that process looks like. But essentially, this method has been touted as giving people the ability to have locks like that, right? Now, are they locks that are 100% mature? Absolutely not. But are they locks that take on that cylindrical look, that look and like feel to the people on the outside like regular locks? Absolutely. For people that are trying to get something with longer hair, that's fast, that's highly effective, several different hair textures can rock it, whether it be Asian, whether it be black. Crochet needling is a way to do it. I mean, if I were to pick a con of the crochet needle, I enjoy the process of locks. I definitely enjoy the process of the locks, and what I found is with the crochet hook, sometimes it can look a little, the locks can look a little artificial, be like just too perfect, like they ain't really going through nothing. But otherwise, they are a great way to start locks. If you want the look, you can get it almost instantaneously and just slowly progress and, you know, deal with the rough phase in a different way. But yeah, that's a great method, you guys. If you're thinking about one and you know somebody that knows how to crochet hook, I say give it a try. All right, that's method number 5. Quarantine has got me going a little nuts, okay? I feel like that video was really scattery. I hope it helped you guys. A lot of you guys have been really just trying to find ways to, you know, start your locks and been really curious about which one's the best. Again, there is no best method. There really is no best method. All of the methods really do provide a different level of benefit, a different level of pro and a different level of con. If you're somebody that's looking to start the journey, just pick one. I promise you, all of them are gonna give you a meaningful experience. All of them are gonna give you a meaningful journey, but just enjoy it either way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, you guys. It was very, very scattered, but again, I hope it was as informative as it needed to be. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comment section. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys for all your love, all your support. Thank you. It's been tplocks, signing out.